This is a piece of crown molding. You've probably seen this at a lot of the home improvement stores. And what's nice about crown molding is this very gentle little cove at both the top and the bottom of the molding. These are normally done at big factories with molding machines. But I'll bet you'd be surprised to find out that you can do that on your table saw. It's a very easy process, and all you really need is a couple of pieces of scrap wood. This is the jig that I've made for this. At one end of this, I put a small hinge. And the back side extends like this, with one edge being attached to the fence, the other side going diagonally across the top of the blade. And the swing arm helps provide a permanent attachment for that arm. All we're going to do is take a piece of material and run it diagonally over that blade, and going diagonally, we're going to begin to create that cove. Now I'll show you that cut in just a second, but I want to give you a couple little tips first. The first is, whenever you set up for a job like this, make sure that you use a piece of scrap for the same thickness and width to kind of determine where that cove is going to go, and you can make adjustments from there. The second thing is, whenever you're planning on doing any kind of custom trim, make sure that you make more than enough trim. You're going to find that you'll never be able to recreate that trim if you go back and fix a mistake, so make it as long as you can, allow plenty of room for excess. And the third thing is, as you're cutting these, make the most minor of height adjustments. Every time you raise that blade, you only want a very slight increase, because the smoothness of that cut depends on how little you're taking off at each time. It may seem a little bit more involved and take a little bit more time, but you'll really save time in the sanding aspect later. So here's how we do this. Now, this may not be the cleanest of operations, even with the best of vacuum control, but you'll find that putting a cove on a board like this really opens up the possibilities of creating custom molding for your projects or for your home. It's a great jig, easy to put together and easy to use. Now, I know that this may look like a lack of organizational skills, but it actually represents all the jigs we've shown you in this video. And you'll find even more jigs in Wood Magazine. In addition to those jigs and the ones that you've seen here, I'm sure you can create jigs of your own to help you in your workshop. You're going to find, like we have, that the addition of a few jigs can greatly increase the accuracy and the versatility of your table saw. Hopefully this will give you the enthusiasm to get back into that shop and work on that project you've been holding off on.